Okay, so today is the 200th day of the year and the 200th day of my run streak. So I thought today would be a good day to talk about how to keep a run streak going. Now, if you're unsure whether a run streak is right for you and you haven't started one yet, but you're thinking about it, I've got another video which is kind of the pros and cons of starting a run streak, and the link to that should be on the screen now. And if you love running like I do, please consider subscribing to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so here's my 5 tips on how to keep a run streak going. And number 1, which is probably the most important one, is you've got to pick the right minimum distance. So a run streak can be however you want to define it. I run at least 5k a day. I know people that run 10k a day for their run streak, and I know people that run maybe 1k a day. However you want to do it is absolutely fine. But it's very, very important to pick a distance that you feel absolutely comfortable with and that you can do very, very easily. And the reason for this is if you pick a distance that is a challenge to you, you can't challenge your body 7 days a week. That's not sustainable. That will lead to injuries, and which of course will lead to the end of your run streak. Now, it may seem to you that, say you picked 3k as your minimum distance, you think, yeah, 3k, I'm fine doing 3k, that's never a challenge to me. But remember, you're going to have to go on this run on days where you feel really tired or really demotivated, or you've got loads of other things going on. So probably work out what's comfortable for you and then maybe knock it down a little bit further still. That's going to make this run streak much more sustainable for you. So number 2 is you need rest days, but what I do is have something called a running rest day. Now, to give you an idea of what that looks like for me, it's just basically a day where you run very, very easy. So you take your minimum distance and you do it at a kind of recovery jog pace or something that you feel very, very comfortably doing. My 5k PB is 18:14. I'll often at least once, twice, 3 times a week do a 5k in, say 28 minutes, half an hour, something like that, where I'm taking it really super easy. Now, I might not get loads of benefit to my fitness from those runs, but I still get fresh air, I still get a lot of the mental benefit, and I keep my run streak going. So this works in conjunction with point 1. If you decide to pick 5k as your minimum distance, and it normally takes you half an hour to run 5k, and on a really easy day it might take you 40 minutes to run 5k, 40 minutes a day is a lot. So you have to think about whether you'll have time to run your minimum distance at a super, super easy pace. So tip number 3 for keeping a run streak going is get to 30 days. That's the first major milestone for me, and when I got to 30 days, there's some psychological benefits to making it that far. You get a sense of achievement. You also are much more reluctant to take a day off at that point, because to start again is going to take you a whole month to get back to where you were, and of course when you do get back to where you were, you would have done 2 months if you hadn't have had that day off. So you start to be a bit more reluctant to end your run streak once you get to 30 days. And also, when you do start running every day, you're asking your body to do something new. You're asking it to be ready to run every day without any full recovery days. And I think that, just like anything, you need to condition your body to doing that. And I think the first 30 days is maybe where you're going through that transitional kind of phase. So physically it gets easier after 30 days, and mentally it gets easier after 30 days as well. So point number 4 is tell people that you're doing it. If you announce that you're doing it to your friends and your family, you make a slightly more commitment. If it's something that you just sort of keep a secret, you'll say, maybe I'll tell people if I get to 10 days or 30 days. It's much easier to stop doing it, because whether you like it or not, we don't want to disappoint our friends and family. And if we say that we're going to do something, we want to do it, don't we? So it helped me to kind of announce it to people. So every day when I post my run on Strava or whatever app you're using, I title my run streak day, whatever the day is. Other people will congratulate you when you reach milestones. People will encourage you. People will support you. You won't want to let people down. It'll help you stay motivated to keep it going. So number 5 is to start your run streak on a significant date. And the reason why this can be helpful is that if you weren't feeling particularly motivated on day 10, Usually, if there was no significant date, you could say, well, I'll stop my run streak today because I don't feel like it. I'm only 10 days in, it won't take that long to get back to day 10. But of course, if you want to run an entire calendar year and you're on day 10, you're not feeling that up for it, you'd have to wait a whole year practically before you had another chance to run every day of the year. So I find that helps. And you could pick something like your birthday, you say you're turning 30, you want to run every day from your birthday to birthday or something like that, or something that's meaningful to you that you won't get another chance at right away. Okay, that's it from me. If you've got any tips yourself on how to keep a run streak going, please let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested in reading them. And if this video has helped you out at all, please consider subscribing to my channel, hitting the like button and the bell notification button. I'd really appreciate the help. I hope you all have long and successful and very happy run streaks. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.